This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the 13th episode of the Taste of Universal podcast. I'm Kayla, and I will be your host today. And joining me are my amazing co-hosts, Kelly.
Hi, guys.
Shelby.
Hello.
And Tracy.
Hello, everyone.
All right. How 1 year? This is like unbelievable.
It is.
Right.
So exciting.
That's crazy. Yeah, our first episode came out January 8th of 2024, and this one will be out on January 8th of 2025. It's just insane that we've been going this long.
Yeah. It's gone so fast, though. It does not feel like a year.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Time.
It's gone well. It's gone well, though.
Yes.
I feel.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, I think it's gone really well. And, our listenership's building slowly but surely. And, we're getting some really nice feedback from people. So,
yeah, it's been really cool to hear people say like, oh, I tried this place because of you guys, or I didn't know what to do. But I thought about this because you guys have shared about it before. So it's been really cool to see that I think all four of us have said that the four of us would keep doing it, even if it was just the four of us listening because we enjoy it so much.
Yes.
But that people are actually getting something out of it is really cool too.
Yeah. It's always nice to know that you make a difference.
I feel like I wonder if people saw the podcast and saw what it was about and thought like, that maybe for like an episode or two, but could they really have that content for, even a year's worth or more, and for as long as episodes? And it just, again, we've brought it up almost every single episode, but our news sections, our appetizer section, which is the news, we sometimes have to cut it because it's so long, and we have the new theme park coming. So it's just pretty crazy that Universal is pumping out so much new food content with making updates and changes and new things, and on top of just like our banter and getting to hear from someone who is vegan, someone who is dairy-free, gluten-free, can eat everything. Like, it's nuts how much content we've had. I think I know I did question if we would have enough content, and it's the fact that and just hanging out in person and like talking about some ideas for next year. It's like we are not running out of content.
No.
And that's really a really great thing. And it's cool that Universal makes so much new food and is making it more accessible to more people and more types of eaters.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah. And I think, too, we're starting to build some of our own traditions as a podcast. Like, I'm hoping that what we're about to share with you guys today becomes a at least annual tradition, or things like our HHN draft that we got a lot of great feedback on. Things like that we can, it's not just going to be the same thing every month, that we get to bring you guys fun new things. And there's a lot in store for this year, too. So I'm excited.
Yay.
I also think it's really cool that we've given a voice to all of the new food options that come out, because most people don't report on this, right? Like vloggers and stuff. Right. Sometimes if it's a big deal, if it's like Wicked, or a restaurant reopens, I feel like those things get a lot of airtime from other people. But looking at the minute details of this one option changed at this restaurant, and you would never know unless we were all looking at that stuff. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shelby with her hawk eyes.
Oh, absolutely.
I try.
Yeah.
Oh, I found another typo today, guys. I forgot to send it to you.
Oh, no.
Never-ending list of them.
More traditions. Our podcast bringing up all the typos. What was it?
There was an unnecessary dash between tomato and goat cheese on a menu, so it said tomato goat.
Yes.
I've seen that. Now I'm just picturing a tomato goat.
Yes.
Is it a goat shaped like a tomato?
I think
like a goat.
I'm picturing a bright red goat with a little green stem on top of his head.
Like a little hat.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Now I want to order it, and when they serve it, be like, "Oh, excuse me, there's a mistake. I was really wanting a tomato goat, and this is just a tomato." And seeing their face of how do you even respond to that?
All right, let's get back on the rail.
Okay.
Before we get too far off.
Our appetizer section today, which I'm a little nervous. I've been trying to think about how to condense this, which I think I figured it out, will consist of some trip reports and a very brief news section. It's because we want to save plenty of time for our entree. As mentioned, we are officially starting the second year of our podcast. We want to look back on 2024 and give out some very special awards to the food, restaurants, and dining experiences at Universal Orlando that we experienced in the past year. And for our dessert section, we will each share our Taste of Universal New Year's resolutions for 2025. Before we jump into the news, all four of us got to experience the holidays at Universal. And how was everyone's trip?
I feel like y'all can go because I don't have much to talk about other than the one dessert that we got. And I think this holiday has kind of been really very disappointing. So,
I'm sorry about
as
that.
far as food goes, I mean, it's okay. It is what it is.
It is.
It didn't feel very holiday to me either, like when I was in the park. I hope it felt like that to you guys, but it didn't feel like that to me.
It did for me. But I was coming over in full celebration mode anyway, coming over for our birthday and graduation and all of that.
Very true.
Absolutely exhausting trip, which was absolutely brilliant though. Wouldn't change a thing. And so we had lots of friends that we saw, obviously, and there was a few people who were like, "Oh, we just want to say hi. We're not going to take up your time because we know this is just a vacation." We're like, no. You're part of the vacation. Don't come and say hi and run away. Say hi and then stay. So I worked out that unless we were asleep in bed or on a plane, Lee and I were never alone.
Oh, wow.
Which was, in 10 days, that was quite a feat.
Yeah.
But it was great.
Wow.
I think it was such high energy that's what just kept us going all day long.
Tracy, to hear like the latest UUOP is their trip recap and it's live footage, which has really, really great audio. I feel like I've heard a number of people, not to crap on other podcasts, but I've heard some like live footage and just the loudness of the park. It's like hard to hear, but it was like you could hear your voices really well and just the excitement and the happiness. And then when it cuts to Lee on the plane, he's so sad.
Oh,
he sounds so sad. It's like every other clip is like, dee-dee-doo, dee-dee-doo, dee-dee-doo. We're on the plane. So we could like hear your joy. It was really sweet. So I recommend listening to that episode if you saw live footage and thought like, oh, like sometimes the quality of this isn't great. I thought it was really well done and you could just hear the joy. It was really sweet. It filled my little heart.
It was probably one of the best trips we've ever had, to be quite honest. So for many, many, many reasons.
Great.
Good.
So, but I'm not going to
I say, and you said you and I almost said like verbatim about Grinch breakfast that like it was worth every penny.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think they've really honed it this year. I know there was some teething troubles right at the beginning. We, like you, Kayla, we did an early booking, so it was pretty quiet when we got in, and it was a case we got seated, introduced to our server, gave our drinks order, and then he said, right, go and get in line for the Grinch, and we're talking, I think it was 12 minutes we waited.
Wow.
To see the Grinch, then had this amazing interaction. Then we came back and got our food, which was really, really good and so much food. And I thought I could eat and I could not finish that.
Wow.
You know.
Nicely done.
Yeah. And then with the Who's coming round, it was never, because sometimes when it's character dining events, it can be too much with the characters. I know that sounds awful. It sounds weird because that's what you're paying for. But sometimes you're not getting the food as well. Or you're not getting to eat your food while it's still hot if you're having a hot meal because there's so much interaction with the characters going on. I am kind of remembering back to a very popular Disney dining experience that I came out going, well, that was a waste of money because it was so rushed and hurried. And this, I felt like we could have sat there all day and just taken our time, and we were never rushed or anything. It was great.
I'll piggyback. So I think we did the same. We did 8:30. The day we went, it was pretty cold. And with having Cameron, who's 6 months old, and we were very, very hungry. They wanted us, they were like, oh yeah, like you'll sit here and then order your drinks and then go wait. And we were like, oh, like we're really hungry. Do you mind? And like, they were just so accommodating. There was absolutely no issue. And
Brilliant.
They said that they typically would go like faster. So she was like, we'll just wait to put in your food, but that's absolutely fine. You can totally do that. So like, even that, like, they were really, really accommodating to if you wanted to jump right in the line or not. Yeah, the Who's they're so cute. They all have little stories. I really highly recommend asking every Who, like, what do they do in Whoville?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, the one who said, I look pretty. And then he said that he's like, they made 3 movies about me. They didn't name it my name. They named it The Grinch, but I'm in it.
I love it.
I loved him. I think his name was Phineas.
I didn't see Phineas. I can't. We saw Trixie, who wants to come home and live. She's coming home to live with us and live in our tree. And then I don't remember the name of the other Who that we saw, but he was really funny.
I love the Sleepy Who. I met her outside.
Oh, fantastic.
She's so cute.
Oh.
She's the star of the Grinch show.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, yes. Okay, I know who you're talking about now.
She's so cute.
For gluten-free, so they did not have my gluten-free chicken and waffles, which is
Really?
No.
You called ahead for
Fine.
that?
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's not okay though. You called ahead and made a special
Disappointing.
accommodation.
So yeah,
Okay.
that was not the best.
No.
But I got the avocado toast on gluten-free bagels. The gluten-free bagels were very good. They were. I still think Today Cafe has the best bread, and I don't know. It's like interesting. I think the bread is a little bit better, but I thought the bagel was really unique. I rarely get gluten-free bagels, so that was exciting.
Okay.
We really loved the food. Mark got a croissant sandwich, and he likes food, but like he's not someone to like talk about it necessarily, or like he like took a bite and was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I love this sandwich. And like brought up the sandwich a couple of times in the day.
He talked to me about it for a solid like 4 minutes straight. We made it from Spider-Man all the way to the back of the Hulk. Like,
Wow.
like he was still talking about that.
That's so cute.
yes.
Yeah, there was a tomato aioli, which made it like a little bit elevated, not just like a normal sandwich on a croissant. And what else was I going to say about Grinch breakfast? I got one gluten-free muffin, yogurt without granola and fruit. And then it was just me and Mark, which maybe if there was more people, but Mark got the plate that like is typically the table share plate. So he got the 3 muffins, his own yogurt and granola and the fruit by himself. And he was like, oh wow, like is this like with dessert? And I'm like, Mark, I think you're getting dessert too. And then we got dessert. So like because of that, especially with Mark's, like he was definitely full, but it was interesting. I thought like the change I would make, I liked my avocado toast because I got like a littler plate. I was still a little hungry, and I saw the waffles and pancakes seemed to be a much larger.
They were huge
serving.
portions. Yeah.
So next time, and I know like I love Universal's pancakes. We were already planning on getting them the next day at 3 Broomsticks, which is why another reason I didn't get it. But I think if we were to do it again, gluten-free, I recommend getting either the waffles or the pancakes. I think you get a little bit of like a special, and like it's, I don't know, like it's bigger and brighter and more hoovness. Something about it. Like I saw everyone getting it served and I was like, oh, that looks really fun.
And that's what we both had. I had the pancakes, Lee had the Belgian waffles. See, I don't understand this. Surely if they can make gluten-free pancakes and waffles, they have that mixture there. They must be mixing up fresh batter regularly throughout that whole dining session. So I don't understand why they couldn't just make them.
It was because of the chicken. They couldn't, for the chicken and waffles, they couldn't do the chicken. Was the issue with the gluten-free with me.
But still, It's all supposed to be cooked on site.
Yeah.
This is it though, Kayla. It's not okay. And it's really upset me, to be quite honest. It's not okay. You're paying enough for that experience, and you'd called ahead and been promised faithfully that this would be there for you, and it wasn't.
I think, though, that's a pretty common experience for anyone with a dietary restriction. Anything prefixed, we've talked about it before, anything that's prefixed, it's often done. Yes, they're cooking it fresh on site, and yes, they should have had that, especially because Kayla called ahead, but that's like a different section of staffing. It's a different section of food prep from the night before. It's a different, like, prefix things are often the most challenging things. Sometimes the chef isn't necessarily on site when they're doing prefixed things. So it's a toss. It's not okay, but it is a very typical experience of anything like that. Kayla, I think we've talked about that before, of that it's very hit and miss as far as when things are a set menu or a set thing, being able to get, especially if they're trying to, I know you said they weren't rushing you through it, but they're trying to get turnover in there and things like that. It's often the most challenging of dining experiences if you have any sort of dietary restrictions.
I can imagine. It's something that needs to change, though, especially with premium dining options.
And now that I'm thinking, and I guess we'll get to it now, like, I also had issues at the tribute store. I don't know if anything, I don't think anything was gluten-free. They told me that, was it the Max cookie? I asked if anything was gluten-free because nothing was marked and there was no menu. Like,
there really was no menu this time.
There really was no menu this time.
See the giant menu above her head.
I looked everywhere, no menu. So I asked, and he said that the Max cookie, and right there I was like, no. I don't think he's right. Like, I do not think that cookie is gluten-free.
Is this?
And then said the cookies and cream macaroon and something else. And like, I'm like, those macaroons are typically not gluten-free, and the cookies and cream is the most risky of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is not, no.
And again, unfortunately, that's where, the tribute store, that's the merchandise team. That's not the food and beverage team. So they should be allergen trained because they're handling food products, and that should be part of your training. But that is never often that. And like the counters at like Snookers and Snookers, like those are merchandise locations, not food and beverage. So that is kind of a automatic no for me, just in case, like, there's one level of protection less when you're dealing with a merchandise team member who are fantastic, but might not have the same level of awareness and training that someone who's food and beverage trained would have.
Sorry, Kara, that Max cookie, is that the same one that's in Snookers and Snookers? Like a cut-out sugar cookie with the fondant image on the top? So I had that, which, aside from it being tasteless, which I expected anyway, I am just slightly gluten sensitive, and I had the same reaction after eating that to if I'd eaten a slice of white bread. So that definitely contains gluten. Yeah.
Like I said, he said Max cookie, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, no.
So that's why I brought it up. I think maybe you're in Reflection Universal, if you're listening. I think getting everyone that, getting the merchandise, getting your whole staff, if they are coming in contact with food and they may be asked a question about food, especially like that, like, I mean, this is directly, like, the Grinch breakfast is direct food. The tribute store, when they're behind that counter, they're serving you food. They should be more educated on what, allergies the food has, because that was like my two negative experiences was that they didn't have the food that I requested with the allergy team an email, and that, I was told incorrect information and I knew it, and I didn't, thank goodness, obviously I didn't buy the stuff and eat it. But then I was really quite hesitant other places as well. Like, I think I went into Snickers and Snookers, and I just went in to look. I'm like, even if it's labeled, I don't know right now if I feel very safe. Like this holiday, again, we mentioned it last time, the holiday seemed a little bit quickly thrown together, and that there wasn't really the best signage and stuff. So I just didn't trust the food as much. I didn't have any holiday food. I had 2 drinks. I didn't eat any of the food.
And Kayla, I feel like in the instance of the tribute store where it's a team member that's they don't necessarily know what is or isn't gluten-free, they should provide the allergen binder for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And let you look at that, because
At least call someone. Anything.
Yeah, anything. And it's crazy that they couldn't make you the chicken.
The positives of the holiday. The nutcrackers, I love the trees. I was impressed with the nutcrackers. I want my trees back.
Yes, please.
But the nutcrackers were better than I thought.
Yeah, they were really cool. The monsters ones.
Yep.
And,
I kind
and
of
the
did.
5 and 10 are so cool.
I kind of
The
did
Men in
quick
Black.
glances.
Yeah, Men in Black is cute.
Yeah.
Tracy, what'd you say?
I'm saying that I kind of did quick glances because nutcrackers freak me out a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you learn something new every day.
So, yes, please, trees again.
Well, Kayla, you certainly had some magical experiences bringing Cam for the first time. It was not all sad
know.
disappointment of not getting your chicken. There were multiple joyous moments for you as well.
As I say, I mean, I'm a very honest person. I didn't even want to bring up because it was such a great time. I mean, again, like Grinch breakfast, I had no regrets. A small regret, maybe I could have ordered the pancakes instead, but it was just such a great experience. Tyler, our friend and I think listener, I saw that he recommended to Chris and Alexa to buy a book, a Seuss book, and write that they got it at Universal in the year. So we got the Grinch and had the Who sign our book.
That's fantastic.
So that's I can't wait to give that to Cameron or to explain what that was and to show him pictures of the Who's that signed it. So that was really special. Cameron was such a great baby learning lesson. Saturday was nuts. Saturday was so crowded.
Yes, it was.
And I was not anticipating that. So it just it really stunk that was the day that we had planned on seeing people. And I mean, it was hard to do anything. Everything took longer because lines were longer, and then food places were busier. And my regret, I wish we stayed Sunday. I wish that we were leaving on Monday. I felt like it would have been a perfect trip if we had planned that, but I was not anticipating Saturday to be the chaos that it was.
But you did great, Kayla. You were a champ as far as knowing when to abandon ship, when to advocate for your family, when to you were not held to the mercy of other people's plans. You were like, nope, we're going over here, or nope, we're doing this instead. You did great as the first time of a mother having a baby in a theme park during one of the busiest weekends of the year.
I agree.
You were awesome.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I felt like Cameron had the worst. We didn't think about it. He had just been lowered on his calories, and I think he was hungry, and we underpacked his formula. So Saturday night, he hit his wall. And I mean, the fact that we were there most of the day Friday and Saturday, that the wall was hit pretty late on Saturday, I was thankful, but it just sunk because we had planned on seeing Synesthesia with everyone, and we couldn't, but it was really, really nice. I'm trying to think of the holiday specific things. We did everything holiday. Cameron got to see the Who spectacular. He was on the verge of potentially crying the entire time, but I don't know. We just kept dancing with him, and he just kept getting distracted. So that was fun. The big thing I want to say, and I know I guess a little spoiler to the new year, there may or may not be a kid-centric episode ahead, and I'll get into more details because we do need to probably get past this. Anyone that's wondering about going to Universal with a baby, I feel like I've heard some negative stuff. I've heard people are rude and that that's why Disney's significantly better. I was absolutely blown away by both the park goers and employees. We had no negative experiences, and if anything, just stand out. I mean, our first go through the security line with his stroller. We just weren't, it was our first time. We were not ready. My fanny pack was black and like it was hidden in the bottom and whatever. So I had Cameron on my little like hip carrier and Mark was dealing with the stroller and he had to go back, and I'm like trying to figure this out. And this woman like runs over and she's like, do you mind if I help you? And like is literally putting the hip carrier, it's essentially like hugging me. Like it's like a Velcro thing around my waist. And, you know, she asked if I was okay with it. And just the amount of people that were doing these like just such kind things. And our friend Kevin was like, he's like, yeah, no, I've heard the same. Like I've heard that that's why, you know, whatever universal people, he's like, maybe people say that because they never tried to bring their babies to universal.
That makes sense.
And I was like, yeah. And just I've heard producer club members saying that their kids like looking around at the lights and the cues and the characters. And like, that was our experience. Cameron was in love with it all. Oh, we got a really weird hug from Squidward. That was one of my peaks.
Oh,
and the raptor meeting Blue. If you have a baby, you got to do it. It's so funny. So Cameron met Blue, Earl the squirrel. He took the boat ride. He met Squidward and Patrick.
Met the Grinch.
Met the Grinch and a bunch of whoos. And then his first ride, which I chuckled at Lee, and I agree, but his first ride was the Hogwarts Express because that's all he could ride yet.
That's so cute.
And he was great. He rode twice, and the second time I fed him his bottle, which was like, I don't know, like made me tear up. I'm like, I'm feeding my baby on the Hogwarts Express.
Oh,
magical time. Kelly, how was your time?
It was great. It was kind of a weird trip. I've had a whole lot going on between work and family and things like that. And so this trip was like at a very inconvenient time, but it was absolutely the place I needed to be. I needed to be away. I needed to be with my people. I needed to be distracted. And so it was a fantastic trip. Really just hung out with people the whole weekend. You know, I got in late Friday and I left late Monday. And did all the holiday stuff. But, you know, I was joking with Lee and Tracy that like, I was like, I got on the River Adventures, the only ride that I did that went more than like 3 miles an hour the whole trip. I did like almost no rides over the 3 days that I was there, but I wouldn't have changed anything because I got to like truly unplug and relax with my friends. And we just all happened to be at a theme park or at a resort, you know, that we got to experience all of that together. So this was not a like go trip for me necessarily, even though I was busy all the time. It was not like, let me get on Velocicoaster and Hagrid's and Mummy and Hulk. Like it was not that kind of trip, but that was absolutely perfect for me. I had some hit and miss experiences with food, but I did love that holiday treat. I'm sure you'll get to it, Shelby, at some point, but the little vegan chocolate mousse, but it was a fantastic trip overall. And I'll share more as we go through our lists in a couple minutes. It was great.
Good.
Shelby, did you have any holiday stuff? I know, like as a local, I feel bad. Like I don't want to like just discredit you. Like I know you go more than us. So do you have any like holiday things? You said you were a little disappointed.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It didn't feel like the holidays to me. I can't explain why. Like there's a parade and there's decorations and stuff, but I don't know. It's kind of been like that this year. Like Halloween didn't feel like Halloween. I don't know.
That's strange.
I know it's very strange. I wish there had been some food because come on now. It's really what I'm there for, guys.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that the holidays is like the time of the year for sweets and hot chocolate and things like that, but some other salty snacks might have been nice too.
And some non-hot chocolate and non-chocolate items, please.
Yeah.
Would be nice.
And then maybe some non-dairy drinks in the club because like I can't drink any of those. The mocktail has dairy in it.
That was stinky.
Yeah.
I had a great drink from Red and Green Coconut Club that didn't.
What did you have?
It was Tracy, you had the same one as me. It was like brandy and
Oh,
lemon and
there's something
cinnamon,
like fireplace,
maybe. Yeah,
fireplace or something,
Fireball.
something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Crackling
Oh,
fireplace,
it
or
has
something
Fireball.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Fireball's not vegan, so I guess I
Oh,
can't have
that's
that one
right.
either.
Yeah.
I feel like I did go through the list and I was like, this has this has
Yeah.
this. And I'm like,
They probably would have modified that one though, because I asked him instead of like half and half. I think it was brandy and Fireball were the two things. I asked him if I could have more of the brandy and less of the Fireball.
Yeah,
And
we
he was
tried.
like, absolutely. Do you want any other modifications? And so the bartenders in there are great at
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
The
That's
bartenders in there have very, shall we, I don't know to word that, I nearly said loose wrists, but that's not what I mean. They have very, let's
Heavy
just say
pours?
they do, yeah, I'm just trying to come up with something like, so they have a problem with the joints, so they do these incredibly heavy pours. Because when we ended up in there after we'd been in the escape room bar, which is awesome, we ended up in there and Chris, co-host on UUOP, said, I haven't bought you a birthday drink. And we're at the bar, and I'm not wanting any of the cocktails because I hadn't particularly enjoyed the one I'd had. And I was like, can we just have an old fashioned? So the bartender said, yeah, I can do an old fashioned. And while he's making that, I'm talking to Chris, and we're laughing about how about 5 years ago, this infamous, I'll keep it short, this infamous night where I drank an entire bottle of Jack Daniels to myself, and I'm still waiting for the hangover.
Oh my God.
And not like the year before when I drank an entire bottle of crack and rum and I was hungover. Well, I was drunk for about 3 days and hungover for about a month, I think. But anyway, the bartender hears me saying that I can obviously handle this bourbon. And he must have just gone, okay, let's test this. So the cups that they come in, there was barely any ice in it. It was brimmed.
Oh my gosh.
It was a triple.
Oh my God.
And I
was back at the hotel at that point, so I missed it. I was sent home because I fell asleep
But
at
you
the
did,
table.
Oh my God.
But we also then got told a few minutes later, oh, you need to leave. We're closing.
Oh.
So I'm kind of going, okay. So I'm just like following the crowd. We're along the top of the escalator, and it's like, well, you're not going to be able to drink this once you get down the escalator. So or once we get we'll get down the escalator and through City Walk, you won't be able to drink it, so start drinking. So I was just like, I'm not carrying this down an escalator. So I'm talking easily 2/3 of it. I chugged that at the top of the escalator.
Oh, no.
Chris looked at me, Alexa looked at me and went, oh, that's not going to be pretty. And I was like, oh, it'll be fine. I don't waste it. I was absolutely fine. Still waiting for the hangover.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
So,
That's
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, but give me one glass of wine and that was it. Yeah.
I loved the Red and Green Coconut Club, and I don't know if you guys were there when I was there. Earl the Squirrel was there, and you could go meet him. And I thought that was really cool. Bringing it up.
Yeah.
I was like, I can never imagine Disney doing this and having like a character for free that you don't have to pay to come in the parks to meet.
Yeah.
And he was like up on the top deck, and I think he was like waving outside, and you can go meet him. And then he was like between outside waving and then coming into the club on the top. And then he was like, we kept waving to each other. And this is the day that Cameron wore a shirt that said Earl's favorite nut, or Nutty for Earl.
Love it.
So we were
Cute.
we were big fans of Earl.
Oh.
I love that, and I can confirm that Tracy was correct, and I have to post the video. I took a video of me fresh drinking a coquito from Confisco that had Myers rum, right?
Yep.
Ugh.
And it tasted like the freaking air balloon or helium. It was bizarre.
If you when you blow like when we were kids, you blow a balloon up and let the air go back into your mouth. It tastes just like that air. It's horrible.
It's horrible. And I had that on Friday, like evening-ish, and I saw Lee and Tracy on Sunday morning, and I burped, and I was like, I swear to God,
I remember.
I burped up that air balloon. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
I feel so justified.
Oh my God. All right, should we move on?
On that note. Be there all day.
Move on to the appetizer. All right, so now we'll move to the appetizer. Please check the Universal app for more details about these updates, or reach out to us with specific questions, because we'll be pretty quick. So first up, Mythos Restaurant in Islands of Adventure has a new dessert, the butternut squash creme brulee, staying in the same park but hopping over to Confisco. Birria beef is now featured on the menu, and it's a quesabirria appetizer and a birria burger entree, which I saw the ToU's video.
Yep.
Oh my God. I want this. Mark was like, ooh, we're getting that next time. So we will definitely be going to Confisco to try that whenever we're there next, because that birria burger specifically looks great. And ToU had really, really great a really great review, and it comes with yuca fries, which are my favorite.
Yum.
Oh, I love yuca fries.
Yes.
Yum.
Yuca fries are back. Okay, I have to go look at that. They took away the ones at Comic Strip Cafe, which is still closed, but all right.
Watch I'm wrong, and they're not yuca fries. They look like yuca fries, and I swear he said they were yuca fries.
They're probably yuca fries.
I don't think it's listed in the menu. I don't think, because I think I was surprised when they served it. Again, check the app, ask your server, but I'm pretty sure they're yuca fries.
They probably.
And now going on to an update of delicious kebabs. If anyone listened to the theme park duo,
forever, it will be called delicious kebabs instead of
Absolutely.
Dachshunds. So.
I'm gonna let you guys know I'm never gonna call it that, but
Nope, that's in my brain.
I mean, I'm not surprised they call it delicious kebabs.
I mean, it
That's
says
the
it really
main
big on the
text.
sign. Yeah.
It's okay. I always pronounce it as dessert, not desert as well. So I have no idea why, because I know the difference, but there you go. Yeah.
It's okay. It happens. I have to be really careful when I post about that place, because desert and dessert are very, very close to one another. So at Doc Seguru's Desert Kebab House, aka Delicious Kebabs
Dessert.
They have added some new Greek salad options. So it's basically like a salad version of the kebab. So there's a beef, a chicken, a Mediterranean, and a vegan kebab. And previously they only had like a Greek salad combo that came with hummus. So these are all brand new. And the vegan one is excellent. Ask for vegan feta on top, because for some reason these don't come with feta on top of them, which they should, because it's a Greek salad. But what do I know about anything?
Shelby, is there like a vegan meat, or is it like a kebab of vegetables?
I wish, honestly, because it used to be before they changed the menu, they did have veggie kebabs and they were really good, but they actually switched to vegan meatballs. And I do believe they use the Gardein brand. So.
And you said they were good?
Yeah. Yep. I've had the kebab several times. Usually they don't put enough sauce on it, but they did this past time. And then the Greek salad version of the vegan kebab is really good. So I recommend either of those if you're looking. They're both very filling. They're really big portions, so like you're not going to be hungry after eating them. And then recently, the Three Broomsticks. Now, okay, I'm going to preface this by saying I don't know if this is an actual replacement or if it's an addition, because the mushroom pie platter that has been on the menu since we got options in the Wizarding World is still on the menu. Like, they have not removed it. It's not on mobile order, and it's not in the restaurant. So I don't know if it's out of stock, because this is what happened with the vegan shepherd's pie, the pie. I can't talk today. Good thing we're recording a podcast, right? The shepherd's pasty pie. So like it had been out of stock for a while. So it remained on the restaurant menu on the app, but it wasn't on the menu in the restaurant or on mobile order. And it's the same thing for the mushroom pie platter. So I don't know if it's gone or not. Either way, we have a new option, and it's a vegan shepherd pie. And it's basically the one at Finnegan's, the really big vegan shepherd's pie, in a smaller version of it with the root vegetables.
Oh, it sounds good.
The pie itself is good. I don't know why they can't cook these root vegetables correctly. Yeah, I've had this dish twice now, 2 days in a row last week, and the root vegetables they weren't good either time. But the pie itself was good. And the first time I had it, it wasn't, so they make it with Beyond Meat. And the first time I had it, it wasn't like really heavy on the Beyond Meat, but the second time I had it had a lot more meat in it. So I I don't know. They're probably just still like, figuring that out, the proportions of things. But it's definitely a better option, the mushroom pie platter, because I hate to say it, but that thing is probably our worst option that we've ever had on property.
Really? That's saying something.
It's very disappointing because like it looks good and it's got like a crusty pie topper on it, but the interior of that mushroom pie is not great. But so now we have another option at 3 Broomsticks, which is fantastic. And I'm very happy about that.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I shall have to go and try that next time I'm out.
I was just going to say, I don't see on the Confisco menu that they have yucca, but that doesn't mean anything. They don't list everything every time. Anyway,
I swear these things are yucca. A listener can report back. Yeah. And I really think I think the Pew2 said, but I think he was like, I think these are yucca, but I also, anyway, this yucca fry is going to haunt me. I guess I have to go to Orlando soon.
It's the only answer. Yep.
My husband's gonna love that.
I'm driving through Orlando this weekend, but my pass is blacked out, so I can't go into the park.
No.
So Shelby and I are getting lunch together in City Walk.
Yay! That'd be nice. Okay, so Jake's American Bar at the Royal Pacific Resort has several new menu items, which includes the Flyboy Poutine, grilled beet and burrata salad, if that's how you pronounce it, roasted butternut squash and prosciutto flatbread, caramelized apple crumble, and pumpkin roulade. Yum!
That flatbread sounds yummy.
It all sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Also sounding amazing, Strongwater Tavern at Sapphire Falls has many new menu items too, and these include dishes like rainbow ceviche, curry goat, Creole seafood salad, alcapurrias, sweet soy glazed chicken skewers, pork papusas, choripan, and caramel corn creme brulee. So lots of delicious sounding things in that.
I want that creme brulee. That sounds. I love caramel corn. That sounds amazing.
I want the rainbow ceviche, and I looked, and it's gluten-free. Everyone.
Oh, that's good.
I love
Nice.
ceviche.
Yeah.
I love ceviche.
I do not remember what I ate when I was over there. We dined with friends. But I did
Tracy, I feel like you guys went a couple of times.
just once.
Oh, really? Maybe Lee said it, like maybe he talked about it and then talked about it again. But I'm like, they keep going to Strongwater.
No, we just went once. But I did consider the curried goat though, because I do quite like that.
Me too.
But I went for something else, and it was good. Oh, I had the ropa vieja. It was really good. So yeah.
I don't want to talk about ropa vieja.
No,
I'm sad.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's no longer dairy free at Minions Cafe, which I'll probably get to in a moment when I talk about something else.
That's so crazy.
I have to go to Strongwater Tavern. I mean, I'm looking at this menu now, and there's a ton of gluten-free, and it all sounds delicious.
I've only ever had drinks there. I really want to get lunch there too.
Kelly,
Dinner.
They
But
open.
never mind. I almost just said we could go there.
I know.
But we had the same thought at the same time. But I looked, it doesn't open. It is so hard to find lunch options not in the parks.
I know, because I was like, we could also go to Pat O'Brien's, but not really, because they don't open till 5.
Yes, we found that out when we got to the door. We ended up at NBC that day. Yeah.
Any more thoughts on the food news?
Lots to try.
Yeah.
2025.
I was going to say, lots to digest.
And there's going to be even more.
Yep, I was going to say, that's not even all of it. I had to cut some of it for time, which we're clearly rocking at being on time.
All right. For our entree today, we want to celebrate our 1-year anniversary by handing out some awards to the food offerings at Universal Orlando that we experienced in 2024. This little crowd is clapping behind me.
These prestigious awards will be given out in 6 categories this year, with many categories left on the table in anticipation that this will become an annual tradition for us.
After much consideration and absolutely no research, we determined that our awards needed a catchy name that rolls off the tongue, like the Oscars, the Grammys, the Emmys, the Tonys, or the ever-elusive yet highly coveted Michelin star.
I'm just laughing because I'm just thinking I've got a Michelin tire.
I was thinking if Michelle was on here, it could be the Michelin star. And it like fits because Michelle's like, she's
A universal podcaster?
What's the jokes we're always making about her being like
a one percenter?
A one percenter.
Yeah.
I could only think of mean things, and I don't think mean things about Michelle. But I was gonna say like uppity, and I'm like, she's not uppity.
No.
Michelle, I love you, and you're not uppity. Sorry.
Oh my.
So after much deliberation, we decided on the prestigious title of the Golden Spork Awards. After a tiny bit of post-decision research, we must put out the disclaimer that this has nothing to do with the obscure video game references and everything to do with those being ridiculous, as always.
Let's roll out the red carpet and let the awarding begin. Our first category of the night is Rookie of the Year. This category is for our favorite new dish of the year. This can be an option that debuted in 2024 or something that we tried for the first time this year. I will kick us off, and my golden spork for Rookie of the Year goes to Pad Thai in Confisco and Mythos, which I know has been talked about by a lot of people, and I don't know why in the world I didn't get it. I think this is one of two maybe, that my mom actually ordered this, and her and I still talk about it. So like it's extra special that I got it with my mom, and that this thing was amazing. I dream about this, and that's that. Get the Pad Thai in Confisco and Mythos. It's a large portion. You can share it with your friends. You can eat the whole thing.
No judgment.
Eat the whole thing. No judgment. But I'm just, if you want to have some friends share or not, whatever you want to do, it's delicious and it's worth every bite. Kelly, what is your Rookie of the Year?
So I'm giving my Rookie of the Year golden spork to the Today Cafe, specifically the Carnegie sandwich, made dairy-free. You guys know that I tried Today Cafe for the first time this year, and it is one of many things that I am now fully on the bandwagon for. I know I've shared that when I first went there, it was right after it opened and it was really busy, and I could see how small the kitchen was, and I was like, absolutely not. There's no way this can be safe. But I had fantastic experiences, including the last time I went in September. I'd asked for the Carnegie with no cheese on it, and the chef said, actually, I think this sandwich tastes better with the vegan jalapeno cheese on it than it does with the cheese that it actually comes with. And it was fantastic. It was delicious, and it's a reliably fantastic sandwich, and I've had reliably fantastic service there multiple times on multiple visits. And so that is my Rookie of the Year, is the Today Cafe, but specifically the Carnegie.
Yay.
That's awesome. I'm so glad you have good luck there. I feel like Today Cafe is like the ideal spot for anybody with allergies, at least from what I have seen.
Yeah. So. And they seem very receptive to discussing things with you there as well, which is brilliant.
Agreed. All right. I guess I'm next. And my golden spork for Rookie of the Year goes to the teppanyaki vegan steak at Island's Dining Room. If you guys haven't eaten this steak yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
This is the expensive one, correct?
Yes, it's very expensive. Unfortunately. But
it won a spork.
It did. It won a spork.
Yes.
It's amazing. Kayla, you said you dream about that pad thai. I dream about this steak because it's very expensive, so I can't go eat this every week. If I need someone to fund me so I can just go eat this steak whenever I want. It's so good. But I mean, if you're looking for like a special meal, I feel like this is the epitome of that. Plus, Island's Dining Room has a lot of vegan options anyway, and they're really good with, things on the fly. Like we went and tried that, and our server, because me and my friend Princess are vegan, we couldn't have the table bread because the table bread's not vegan. They brought us like mini salads instead.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So they're really accommodating there, and you can get dessert here. So you can go and have a 3-course meal. So if you're celebrating, or, if you just want to eat a $42 steak, 48, I don't know, something like that. It's under $50. I know that sounds ridiculous, but go for a special occasion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you dream about it.
Yeah.
I'll have to get one.
$42 sometimes. Or $48.
Yeah, I can't remember what the number is. It's something in there.
It was quite high, wasn't it?
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
But my friend Steven was like, actually, that's pretty cheap for that product. The chunk meat is usually a lot more expensive. So they have priced it down for this. And
Okay.
you get a nice big portion with the rice and the veggies too.
That's good. It looks amazing.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. We didn't have time to get over to go and eat there. So next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Well, we might not be done talking about islands quite yet.
No, we're probably not.
Yeah. Well,
All right, Tracy, what's your spork?
my Golden Spork Rookie of the Year award goes to the brisket and wild mushroom meatloaf at Toothsome. Yeah, because I don't eat there very often. Well, we eat there, but I struggle to eat there because there's not a lot on the menu I will eat. Because mainly everything's got chocolate or something in it that I don't like. And my two staples are not on the menu anymore.
Oh.
So I was like, well, it was a quiche and I can't remember what the other thing was that I'd had. It was a pork. The quiche and the pork.
That cocoa pork that you talked about.
That wasn't on the menu this time. So I looked and I was like, meatloaf. Well, I'll give that a whirl. It must have been good because I inhaled it. And
Wow.
everybody else was like still eating the chocolate bread, which they can keep. And I'm just like, right, what's next? That was great. So, yes, that's my Sporky is good.
You
that
know,
one.
I don't know if I've ever had a meatloaf. I'm looking up now to see if it's gluten-free, to see if I'll try it.
It
since
usually
doesn't
has
work.
breadcrumbs
I was gonna
in
say
it
usually has
as a
breadcrumbs.
binder.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I guess I
Kayla-
won't try your golden spork.
Kayla, if you come visit me in April, I'll make you gluten-free meatloaf. I have a good recipe.
Aw.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I mean, everyone's invited. But
Yeah.
You're going to make me a vegan meatloaf, Kelly? I'm just kidding.
I would probably need until April to figure out how to do that. So
Oh,
thank
it's
you
not
for
hard.
giving me-
It's
I know.
okay.
Yeah. All right. I am up next with our next category. And I promise this is the last sports related category since this isn't the ESPYs. But this category is called Swing and a Miss. And for those listeners unfamiliar with baseball, this term refers to something that really went for it and missed the mark either just by a little bit or somewhat spectacularly. So I hate to bring us down, but this category is for the biggest disappointment or most frustrating food experience of the year, because I think it is important to talk about those kinds of things too. And I'm going to kick us off by finally sharing my vegan walking taco story from Horror Nights quickly. So last year, so 2023 Horror Nights had an awful experience trying to get a vegan walking taco. And this year had kind of confirmed ahead of time. So I love ropa vieja. Like that's one of my favorite preparations of meat ever. And so I saw that was on the regular walking taco. So I did all my research ahead of time and found out that it should be no problem to switch to just get the vegan walking taco, but with the birria. Or no, we were talking about birria. Similar, not the same. With the ropa vieja on it. And got there and it was a standard, like I was hungry. I think I had just gotten to the parks. Madeline had picked me up from the airport. I was with Madeline and Grace. We got in line for our food. The line wasn't too long. And I went up to the booth and said, "Hi, I have a question about the vegan walking taco. I have dairy allergies." And the team member at the booth just said, "Okay," and walked away. And I was like, wait, I didn't ask my question yet. And she comes back like 3 or 4 minutes later. And by this time I'm holding up one of the 2 open registers. And she's like, "You can eat the vegan walking taco. It's dairy free." And I said, I know that wasn't my question. I was trying to sub I want the vegan walking taco. I have dairy allergies, but I want the ropa vieja meat on it. And so she goes back to talk to a manager. The manager comes over and talks to me and says, "You can't have the pork. The pork has dairy in it." It's like, wait, it's not pork. Ropa vieja has beef.
Yeah.
And he's like, "We called the chef and the chef is on her way to make your taco." It's like, okay, whatever. I was like, just give me the vegan walking taco, please. And so I go, Madeline and Grace both have their food by now. The chef comes over and is trying to talk to me about it. And I said, just to clear up confusion, like I wasn't trying to order the regular walking taco. I just wanted the beef on the taco. And she said, "Well, we can't do that because the pork has dairy in the sauce." And she's like, "Well, now because it's an allergen, like I have to make your taco, so I have to get something else." And at this point, like people are angry. The line is like all the way backed up. I thought Grace was about to like go off on all the people in line. Madeline was about to crawl over into the booth to like take care of business. I was about to crawl into a hole and die.
Yeah.
But eventually got my vegan walking taco, but it was like a half hour sort of thing at this point.
Wow.
And it had like barely any of the chili in it, the vegan chili in it. So it was like I had a bag of chips and tomatoes is what it was at the end of the day. So I wrote to guest services afterwards and got like hey, thank you for bringing this to our attention. We've opened a case and we're looking into it sort of thing. I never really heard back. But then when I was just on my trip now, when we ate at Minions Cafe, found out that the Ropa Vieja, like I said, is no longer dairy free, which I don't quite understand how you would add dairy to a like tomato based beef stew.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. So I think that has been cleared up now, but it was just I think that is my forever swing and a miss will be the vegan walking taco, because that's 2 years in a row that was the first thing I got at Horror Nights, and it was a not great experience. So had plenty of other good experiences. So I think I'm just going to close the book on that one and call it a day. So that's that. That's the story that I've been hinting around for months now.
That's so unbelievable. I don't know. Like I so many things happened there that were not correct.
So many.
That's crazy.
It's scary that 2 people said pork, right? Pork?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little sketchy.
That's a lot sketchy.
It comes back to the beginning of like, even if you're not a chef, I think most, if not all, Universal employees need to have education and or a number like that they do not respond on something you don't know about regarding food. You can literally kill someone, as we have seen from sadly a couple of deaths this year due to allergies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's booing at our Golden Spork Awards.
We're going to go back to positive. We're going to hit some home runs here. It's not all strikeouts.
No.
I just want to say something else in regards to like special events and stuff. I do think that the team members in the park, like that are always in the park, you know, the restaurants in and around it are trained. I think it's an issue with the special events because the turnover seems to be very high. You guys know I go a lot. So especially to like Mardi Gras and Horror Nights, and I do see a lot of turnover. I hardly ever see the same people working the same booths. So especially if they're like moving them around, like, okay, I'm at the vegan walking taco booth today, and then tomorrow I'm at the pizza fries booth, whatever. So maybe that's part of the issue too, and trying to like fill spaces where they need people, where they need staffing. I don't know. I don't have any information on that, but that may be part of the problem.
Yeah, I think we talked a little bit about that too. At least when I worked at Disney, they had seasonal positions open that were festival training only, and it was a different kind of training that was a little bit less extensive, and they were only employed seasonally. So again, I know what I'm getting into when I go to a festival, when I go to a special event, when I go to anything with a prefix menu. I'm not unaware that it's different and less than if I were to go to a table service restaurant that's been open for 20 years. Like, I know that that's a very different experience.
But it should be the same experience.
It should.
Essentially.
Yep. All right.
We'll get there.
Let's keep getting these disappointing ones out of the way, and then we'll move back to the positive things.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go next. My swing and a miss is the artichoke cream pasta from Vivo that is brand new, that they just came out with like 2 or 3 weeks ago. This thing is so peppery.
Oh,
listen, I like pepper. My cat and the spice. And I like it. I like a lot of flavor in my dishes, and I'm not going to complain if you over season something, but this one is far beyond over seasoned. It's like they dumped the entire shaker of pepper in it.
Oh, that's not
and
good.
it was funny when I first ate it. I tried it with my friends Princess and Bear, and I didn't feel like it was too peppery to eat, but I was also very hungry. So like keep that in mind when you guys try stuff. If you're very hungry, you might feel differently when you eat it again and you're not as hungry. But I had it with them and I ate the whole thing because I was hungry. And then she gave me her portion to take home and I ate it later. And I was like, oh my God, how did I even eat this whole thing? Like I can't even say like it's spicy, but it's, it was just over peppered. I don't know what they did there. And it also came with these interesting noodles that they look like they should have been ravioli and had something stuffed in them, but they did not.
Oh.
So it was really interesting too. But anyway, it was just way too peppery. I don't know what happened there. And there was also barely any artichokes. Like I think I had like 2 or 3.
What?
Which like it's artichoke cream pasta. It's literally the first word in the name of the dish.
That's the header.
It's also not vegan as is, and you have to tell them to make it vegan because I think they put like Parmesan on top or something. And I'm like, they replaced our actual vegan option with this thing. And I never had the regular vegan option, to be honest with you guys, because like it was a sausage peppers pasta, which I can get at Louis. And it was also like, it was supposed to be seared sausage. It was like chopped sausage, not crumbles. And it was crumbles. It was just weird. Vivo is like, their pasta is great. The other things that you can make vegan are fantastic. I don't know what is up with this dish. I hope they fix it.
Yeah.
Because it's disappointing.
That's sad.
Anyway, it is.
Yeah.
All right. Tracy?
Yes. Well, I'm very sad to say that mine comes from the Today Cafe, which...
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's like my favourite place anywhere. And I was really looking forward to the seasonal peppermint cheesecake. It was really pretty. It was Insta-worthy. It was everything except flavour. And
it is really pretty.
Beautiful. And I got one forkful, put it in my mouth, and it was all I could do not to spit it across the room. Because the first thing that struck me was the coconut. That is not listed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen. They have got to stop this.
They really do.
Because
what if I'd had an allergy? That was my argument.
They
all right. Not listed, and I looked and looked and looked.
And I would not think coconut would be on a peppermint cheesecake either.
It's because it looks like snow. And also, I already knew it was white chocolate, but I was like, it's got peppermint. It will cut this. I'll be fine. All I could taste, well, aside from coconut, was white chocolate, and I couldn't even detect peppermint. And I couldn't even.
Crazy.
I forced that swallow down, and I pushed the rest to Lee, and I was like, that's all you. That was a big regret and a really big disappointment.
Not to discredit your disappointment. I'm curious, you said you gave it to Lee?
Yeah.
And he doesn't hate coconut?
No.
What did he... How was it for him?
He agreed it was disappointed. There was no flavour. It was all for... Basically, it was all for the gram. That's... Yeah. Our whole trip, we were just pretending to be influencers. So...
Peppermint is such a strong flavor.
Yeah, and it really wasn't.
That's surprising.
Yeah, because I was worried it might be like a toothpaste cheesecake.
Yeah.
That's what I hear when I hear peppermint cheesecake. I'm like, it's toothpaste, right?
It was a coconut cheesecake.
They should have had whoever made the pasta at Vivo make the peppermint cheesecake. That way they added enough peppermint.
Yes, there's no pepper. The pepper.
Oh my God.
That might have been
Somebody's
the
got a heavy hand and somebody doesn't.
Yeah. So that was me.
All right.
Kayla.
To end our swings and misses and then go on to all positives.
Yes.
Mine was Lombard's. It really stands out that it was the most expensive meal I think I've ever eaten at Universal, definitely in park. And yeah, like if I had a gluten-free lobster roll and talk about flavorless and the bread wasn't toasted. Really? And then I actually asked the staff, like, hey, can you please toast this? Because I spent, what was it, like $32 on a freaking sandwich. I wasn't going to hate it. And then it was not toasted. But at that point, like, how can I ask them to toast it again? It was uncomfortable. And then my husband got shrimp and grits that had andouille sausage, literally, which they didn't know, but when he ordered it, like he was between a couple of things and said like, I'm really in the mood for andouille, so I'm going to get the shrimp and grits. And there was basically no andouille. And then even when they redid it, it was like not really there. Like there was only like a couple of bites. And again, it's supposedly their flagship. What's that called?
Signature.
Yeah, the signature restaurant, which I personally think it needs a complete overdue. Like even just sitting at the restaurant, it was not that nice looking. Like the carpet was like from the 90s. Like it's very old.
It's very old.
Maybe if I had had a good meal, it would have been like fun and nostalgic. But since we had a bad meal, I'm like, I would love an overhaul of this, especially looking at like Minions Cafe and what that has become and the food there that is just phenomenal. And the theme of the restaurant, it just really was interesting of like, again, how expensive the restaurant was, that it was my swing and a miss. It was one of the worst meals I've had there. Though I will say the staff was great. They were really, really kind and really great about, again, I know that they didn't toast my buns enough, but I really, if there was a place I felt comfortable asking again, it would have been there. Like the staff was great. So for them, I hope it gets better. I personally would be cool with an overhaul.
Yeah.
And also I realized as we were talking, and I'm forgetting, is the butternut squash pasta at HHN was a friggin' big swing and a miss. And they need to fix
my
that.
gosh. I think I blacked that out because it was so bad.
Kelly, it was so forgettable because it tasted like nothing.
There's a video of me trying to justify that it was not the worst thing I ever ate. And then by the end of it, I was like, this isn't good, you guys.
And it sounded so good. And they had a historical HHN vegan pasta that was great. So like fix it, please. Next year.
I think they should just not have changed the recipe is what happened.
Yeah. Yep.
They should have just left it alone because pumpkin guts was great in its original form, and this one didn't have a lot of flavor.
If it ain't
bring
broke,
back
don't
pumpkin
fix
guts.
it. Yeah.
Okay, well, now that we have all of that off our chest, let's go back to the positive side of things. Our next category is definitely not sports related, but very Taste of Universal related, and that is our Potato of the Year award.
Woo!
In this category, potatoes!
This is so us. We forget potatoes every episode.
I'm really proud of this one.
You should be, Kelly.
Yeah.
In this category, we will each praise our favorite version of our collective favorite root vegetable that can be found at Universal Orlando Resort. My Golden Spork Award for the 2024 Potato of the Year goes to, now listen guys, I was going to give this to the jacket potato because it is a classic, but then I remembered Mardi Gras and we had the Pepitas Bravas and that paprika aioli was just like, oh man, like they just need to have that year round. I don't understand why that's like not a thing somewhere in the park. Like just put it somewhere. I don't care where it is and where I have to go to get it. I just want it. Just bring it back.
Right.
I'm so glad you remembered that one, Shelby, because that was my favorite thing from Mardi Gras this year.
So
and
good.
The only thing I got twice. So
Wow.
Same.
Nice.
Yep.
I ate that one a lot too.
Oh my God.
It's more than
It was
twice, but
great. That will tie into my New Year's resolution. I forgot. I talked about these with Mark as something that I wanted to bring in, but I forgot we had Potato of the Year and I was like fitting it into a different Spork Award. Anyway, and then I saw that you put it and then I added to my notes that this was like definitely a top tier potato.
Yes.
right?
Universal. I swear to God, if you bring it back but change the recipe, I'm done.
know, right?
I quit. They were perfect. I will eat them every day that I'm there if I'm there for Mardi Gras.
I think it's crazy because like they do have these things that they make that are so great and then they bring them back and they just change them ever so slightly. And I've not seen one thing that people weren't like the original was better. Like the crepe, the crepe. Like, why did you guys change the recipe? I don't know why they keep like, I understand like updating things, but sometimes we just kind of want the same thing. And I think that's okay. I don't think you have to change it every time.
Especially if you're changing everything else. Like you can bring some things back as they were. Like they bring back pizza fries every year because that is what they want, the exact same nostalgic experience of that. So.
Exactly.
I'm curious to see what happens with the vegan walking taco if they bring it back. And if they do bring it back, do they change it? Really curious.
Yeah, because they changed it this year.
Yep, they did.
I wonder what they'll do. But these Palitas Bravas were Tracy. If they have them, you have to come over just for that.
Yes.
I know.
Yum, 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 yum.
I know.
We'll
I
eat the Pitas Bravas together.
Yes. I won't be there for Mardi Gras this year.
And that's a really good point that like they're gluten-free, vegan, and also, again, back to like every episode, like you would not know they were gluten-free, vegan.
No, you wouldn't.
They're so delicious. We could all get Pepitas Bravas and sit together.
Yes.
Yep.
And nom 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 nom. And then get another order.
And another.
We'll have 6 orders of papitas between the 4 of us. It's going to happen one day.
Yeah.
Just don't
Speaking
change
it
the
into
recipe.
existence.
Yeah.
All right, Tracy, what is your golden spork potato of the year?
Tochos from Toothsome.
They're good.
Yeah, that's my chocolate almond bread. Is everybody else gets that what looks like a big poo on a plate to me, and I just go Tochos and nobody come near me because I will growl because I'm not sharing.
Tracy, you ruined that every time because everyone orders that bread, and I obviously I can't eat it, so I've never tried it. But I don't get the hype. I've sniffed it,
It's
and
not
I'm
good.
like, I don't know.
It's
it
not
smells like
good.
regular bread, and I'm gonna think people are eating poo on a plate.
No, thank you.
Okay.
No.
Back to potatoes, the real star of the
Tochos.
show.
Yes.
Tachos.
I can't even verbalize it. They're just so good. It's just like tots, pork belly. It's crispy pork belly, not fatty, chewy pork belly. It's crispy pork belly, and it's got a bit of chili. And I can't what the queso sauce is. There's queso something, and it's just like yes.
It's interesting that more restaurants don't have tachos.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even make them at home
so
because we
cheap.
don't have tots here.
Oh yeah.
We have
I
hash
always forget.
browns. They are not the same.
No.
Sorry, I had feelings then. But yeah, Tochos, I can't. That's it. There's nothing else to say. Yeah.
All right. So then my potato of the year is a little more boring. It's the 3 broomsticks breakfast potatoes.
They are good.
That's not boring. Yeah, they are good.
They are really good.
They're plain. I mean, there's not like a sauce or anything. I don't if you've never had them, but they're magical. I mean, like every single time I've ever eaten them, I'm like, holy shit, these are so good. And so we got them this trip for Grinchmas. We got them the Sunday that we were leaving, and we split I ordered, Mark and Cameron were sitting at the table, and I went up to use my Mardi Gras gift card. I still have enough money.
Fantastic.
I bought $1,000 worth of
That's awesome.
gift cards.
Why not?
So I went up to order, and I didn't know that the pancake breakfast doesn't come with potatoes. So as I was waiting in the little line, I thought about it, and I'm like, screw it. I'm here in Orlando. I'm never here. I'm going to get a side of the breakfast potatoes. Yep. And when they came, which again, I say, like, Mark really doesn't talk about food a lot. He took a bite and he was like, oh my God, thank you so much for ordering these on the side. These are great. And I'm like, I know, they're magical. They're the wizards of Hogsmeade just put like magic touch with their little ones, and they're great. So that's that. If you haven't had a 3 broomsticks or Lakey Cauldron breakfast potato, you're missing out. And Shelby, you said you've had them. They can be made vegan.
Oh yeah, they're vegan. The breakfast. Oh wait, sorry, hold on. Did you say breakfast potatoes or potatoes?
Breakfast potatoes.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I've had them before.
I feel like I
think they're fine.
Are they
now I
just
feel better.
Hold on, are they the sliced red ones?
Yes.
Okay, so they're the same.
Okay.
all the time.
I thought why they were magical was a lot of butter. So if it's not a lot of butter, I feel a little healthier in my life. And
yeah, the roasted potatoes listed under breakfast are vegan. So they're the same as the regular, like non-breakfast.
Lunch potatoes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I was like, wait, are they different?
Well, look at that.
Garlic herb roasted.
Yum, yum.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Yum,
this
yum.
is a terrible.
I'm starting. It's way past dinner time.
Terrible time of the day to do this.
Yeah.
My potato of the year is the other thing that I'm finally on the bandwagon for, which is the vegan pizza tots from Green Eggs and Ham. I know I talked about them this summer when I had them for the first time, had fantastic allergy experiences. Just had them again with Lee and Tracy a couple weekends ago.
You got served so fast.
Yeah, I got served fast, which is the opposite of my experience. Yeah. And I think Lee and Tracy would have gotten theirs quickly too, but Lee was talking to people in the line for too long. So.
Seriously, it's just like, go to the front. He wouldn't listen, men.
Yes, he was told, but they're just really yummy. They somehow get vegan cheese to melt in a way that is not weird or gross, and they're fantastic. It was busy. I would love to try. I've just gotten the vegan ones both times. I would love to try modifying some of the other ones to be dairy free, but the first time I just went with the vegan ones, and this time it was super busy that day, so I was not about to waste time doing that. But they're really good. But the Pepitas Bravas are my potato of the year too. But this is my backup.
Okay. This next award might highlight something quick, but it surely deserves our attention. We're each going to award a Golden Spork to a quick service or snack location of the year, and this can be a singular menu item, an entire quick service or a snack location, or an event food or event booth. So many things we can choose from. My award... Oh, I didn't even notice I was first. My award for the quick service Golden Spork goes to... It's the Today Cafe every single time. We've always had great service, great food, and... I always feel awkward because I don't just drink my coffee like they serve it. I always have to modify it slightly, and it's never, ever a problem. And any questions about food, apart from coconut, but we're not talking about that. Any questions about things have always been answered really well, and the chefs are always happy to come out and talk to you. So, yep, Today Cafe for me. Kayla.
I also, I love I love a lot of Today Cafe.
Yes.
I don't watch the Today Show. I don't have cable. I always find myself just watching the stuff that they have, the little segments they have. And was it the last time? No, 2 times ago. I watched someone's kid bake something, and it was so sweet. I don't know. It's so, I know UUOP, you guys talked about it when it first opened, that I never would have thought that I would care about a Today Show themed restaurant.
Yeah.
But the food is great. And then they just pick the perfect little things to put on the TV too.
I think you're right.
It's so homey.
Yeah.
Yep. I have a memory from this summer of my dad and I watching semi-final cycling on the Olympics in the Today Cafe, and we were completely engrossed in this cycling event in the Olympics that neither of us actually cared about, but it was on in there, and it was great.
Listen, I care about every event in the Olympics that I've never cared about ever before. All right, so mine is my Golden Spork for quick service is the Mexican street corn. I guess it started in Mardi Gras, and then it's at a food booth now in New York, and now it's at the Slurps and
something
sips,
over
sips and Slurps.
Yeah,
in Toon Lagoon. It's so yummy. It's so fresh. It's light enough as a snack, but definitely is filling enough that it's a perfect, in my opinion, it's a perfect theme park grab and go. And it's really fresh and good. And I like Mexican street corn when it's really covered in the mayo sauce and the cheese and whatever. And when they served it and it was a little bit less, I was like, oh, I don't, I'm curious. And they just really, they they pack a lot of flavor in however they make it, that it's a lot more refreshing. And now I prefer that over the more like decadent Mexican street corn. And it's cool that you can get it all year round. I'm curious if they got really good feedback from Mardi Gras, and that's why we're seeing it in both parks. But yum.
Nice. Mine, I also picked a full location, and I'm, to nobody's surprise, going to pick Thunder Falls Terrace. It's probably my favorite quick service in the parks in general. Just, again, reliable. It's a ton of food for your money. It's really easy to split. It's flavorful. The sides are all very easy to... It's a very allergen-friendly place in general, but the sides are easy to modify and swap out and things like that if you need to. And it's good. It's filling, but again, like Kayla said, it's not super, super heavy. So you're getting, I feel like I'm refreshed and nourished when I leave Thunder Falls. And it's, again, great bang for your buck if you are really hungry or not so hungry and can split something with people.
Yeah.
Those nachos. So that was it Hope and Danny messaged me that they went to get the nachos because I posted that I got them and how good they were. I don't know how particular y'all are with nachos. What's really, really funny, I talked to my friend Caroline about these nachos, and then she had a conversation about like, I can't stand when you get nachos and you get this really beautiful dish and you eat the top and then there's nothing in the middle. It's just freaking chips.
I hate that.
Yep.
Thunder Falls Terrace. Oh my God. It was layered. Like in the amount of guacamole. Like I feel like nachos, number one, layered. Are they layered well? Yes, these were. Number two, toppings. Is there a fair amount of toppings for everything? Yes, you got a really nice amount of everything. And then guacamole. When it says it has guacamole and when they give you like a spoon amount, I'm like, are you kidding me? There was like a ton of guac. Oh my God. I could not recommend these nachos enough. I'm sorry, Kelly, I took your spork and I'm adding.
It's okay.
And that banana slushie was amazing. It was amazing. This should have gotten my Golden Spork Award too.
Yeah, Shelby, your turn.
Well, I'm going to take a different direction. I was actually going to pick Circus McGurkus because they have so many vegan options, but I'm actually going to go, I'm going to put like positive Mardi Gras energy into the air since, you know, they pared back holiday so much. I'm really kind of scared and nervous that like Mardi Gras is not going to be what it's been. And I really hope that I'm wrong. So I'm just going to put positive energy out into the universe about Mardi Gras. And I'm going to pick the fried green tomato po' boy as my snack of the year. I ate that thing so many times, guys. That and the Pepitas Bravas. I don't even know how many times I ate both of those things because I would just like go after work and I would go get that and leave before the parade. Like I would just go grab one and then leave.
Wow. I mean, from what I hear, that was the right thing to do. Not that the event was bad, but they were so good it was worth just going just for those. It was worth it.
Yeah, I would just go. A couple times I would sit like near the entrance or near Today Cafe, like on the opposite side of the street, so I could like escape, but I could still see the parade. It's like a cool parade viewing area, but I could like eat and then leave. So that po' boy, chef's kiss right there. So simple and just like perfect. The perfect snack. Like they just added. We didn't add this to the news, but they added a cauliflower po' boy to Pat O'Brien's. But I'm like, why did they do the fried green tomato po' boy? Because I want that. I want that back.
Yeah, that was my best friend's favorite thing at all of Mardi Gras, Jessica, and she's not a vegan, but that was by far her favorite thing that she ate.
See?
So
I think a lot of people who weren't vegan or even vegetarian liked it. Like I didn't see too many, like I'll go in the Facebook groups and when people talk about food, I'll like read the comments really quick. And I didn't see that many people being like, oh, there's no shrimp po' boy or whatever. Like I think people were pretty happy to have the fried green tomato one.
When I saw you edit the doc and when you wrote it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember hearing a lot. And from a lot of people who were not vegan or vegetarian, and they were like really happy with it. So I love
that. It's amazing. Bring it back, Universal, please.
Don't change the recipe.
Don't change the recipe.
Oh,
Please.
No.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right. The penultimate award of this episode is the Golden Spork for table service. Much like the last award, this can be given to a specific dish or to an entire restaurant. As a reminder, we are taking our experiences from 2024 into account when we give these awards. And my Golden Spork for table service for 2024 goes to, and I'm realizing Minions didn't get a Golden Spork from me, but if we're taking in this year, it goes to the Chocolate Emporium, and it goes because I went with my mom for the first time, and ever since Mark and I started going, I've been saying, I think my family will love the Chocolate Emporium. I've been planning these this family trip where my brother and his family and my mom and dad, we all go. And I think I've brought it up here, maybe not. They're a little bit more leaning Disney. My brother, more than my parents, but there's a little bit more leaning Disney and trying to force the kids to go to Disney. And I've been really trying to advocate for Universal, and that is really great for families. And Chocolate Emporium is part of the argument. Mm-hmm. And taking my mom, and she didn't know that there was this weird pressure in my brain of this is a test. Am I right? Whatever. I'm hearing her opinion. And now, unlike my husband, my mother, we talk about food every day. We will rave about the smallest things, but to really bring up later in life, to talk about oh my God, I could taste that Confisco pad thai. I really want it again. Oh my God. She has brought up the Confisco pad thai, but she has brought up more the Chocolate Emporium experience. Nice. And she got a French toast Monte Cristo, and then we shared chocolate × 5 milkshake. And again, I know I've said it, it's a simple milkshake. It's compared to the others, it doesn't have a cake on top and whatever, but every time I've gotten it, I question if I'm wasting my money because, it's not necessarily a cheap milkshake. And I take a first sip and I'm like, oh my God, this is it's so good. It's just so good. I cannot scream my praises enough about this freaking milkshake. And again, I'm not a sweets person. I love it. I always have great service. There is a bartender that looks now I'm going to forget his name, the guy from Fast and Furious that has long hair. Jason Momoa. I didn't have to Google it. Oh. There's a guy that looks like him.
I wouldn't have gone Fast and the Furious just trying to get me to guess him.
Yeah, Aquaman.
Yeah.
So what's funny? Okay, I forgot he's an Aquaman. One of my favorite ironic moments of Cinesational is him in the car going, yeah! So when I think of him, I think of him in a fog of water during a nighttime lagoon show. Anyway, Chocolate Emporium, I love it. I love the characters. I love the inside. I love the bar. I love the wine list. I love it. Kelly, what's your favorite?
Well, I'm trying Chocolate Emporium on Sunday with Shelby. That'll be my first time.
And you've never been. Okay.
No,
I'm excited.
just didn't. I don't think I realized how extensive their actual the savory feast kitchen part of their menu was. I thought I was mostly just thinking about all the dairy that lives in that building, and it kind of freaked me out.
It's fair.
But somewhere without much dairy is my segue to Island's Dining Room, which is getting my Golden Spork for table service of the year. I think I've eaten there twice in this year. One of those memories might have actually been the year before. But I've always had fantastic food, fantastic service. And I know I shared this summer, but I did the walk experience for the first time. And for sure, that is a fabulous bang for your buck as far as how much food you can get if you're hungry. It's a great place for a little bit more of a special meal. They almost always have walk-ups available, and I love it. anytime I've eaten there with people, everyone's enjoyed their food. You know, they have a good breakfast, which is hard to find on property in general. So Islands Dining Room is getting my Golden Spork of the Year for table service.
Yay.
Very nice. I would have also done that, but I don't want to duplicate because Islands Dining Room is one of the best spots on property, I think.
I agree.
I need to eat there more. I need to eat in hotel dining more.
It's just so hard when, like, this is coming from someone who lives here. It's hard when you're not staying there, right? Like you gotta take some mode of transportation to get over to the hotel, and it can be like a whole thing. Like, you know, it's not, and especially if you're visiting, do you really want to spend, like, you're going to take an hour probably to get there and back. You want to take an hour of your park time to do that? I mean, I guess it depends on like what you're going to eat and where, and, you know, all those things. But
they do validate parking though. So if you ever wanted to like go like drive to the hotels, they validate parking make sure you get your parking validated, because it's stupid expensive if you don't.
It's like $60 or something, isn't it? Or $75 or something ridiculous.
It's I don't know. It's hourly up to a certain point, and then more for a full day, so that they avoid people parking there, so that they can go to the theme parks, obviously. But it's a great, like, if you're going to somewhere else afterwards or coming from somewhere else, you can park at the hotels and get your parking validated if you eat at one of the sit-down restaurants.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Kelly.
But also, I'm realizing, like, now that we have a child, again, like, back to the beginning, I wish we had stayed a little longer. I think Mark and I got used to doing these like weekend trips where we're literally there Friday through Sunday, and it's so quick. If I was there longer, the walking paths are awesome. The boats are awesome. Like, there's really nice, and like, Shelby, I'm not discrediting what you're saying. It's definitely takes time, but Universal has such nice stuff that, like, maybe it takes an hour out of your trip to go, but you get this nice boat experience, and then the hotels are really beautiful, and the restaurant's really nice, and they're very accommodating to allergens. Like, it's definitely worth it to go. And I know that, and we need longer trips. Like, we've been doing shorter trips, and I think, again, learning a lesson with Cameron, I think we need a little bit longer, and then we can do a little bit more. And I think it would be better to take a little bit of a break with him from the chaos of the parks, and
that's what I was going to say.
Of a hotel restaurant. Yeah,
it's a great break from the parks that you can then easily go back into pretty quickly, but to get out of the sun, to get into the air conditioning. I mean, the whole reason my dad and I ended up in there is that we were trying to walk back to City Walk for our Big Fire reservation, and the heavens like opened up, and I was like, why don't we just eat here instead? We're walking through. So I definitely say it's a great way to take a break for not just kids who are overstimulated, but adults as well.
Yeah, agreed. And especially like if you were to walk to a couple, I think you can walk to Hard Rock. I mean, realistically, you can walk to all of them except for Dockside and Surfside. Yeah. But like the walk to Hard Rock is really nice, and they have a butterfly garden. So that's, you know, there's a calming moment right there as well. Yeah. So you could sightsee and, you know, view the beautiful properties too.
I recommend all the walking paths. I've done them all. They're really good.
Okay, well, my table service Golden Sport goes to Confisco Grill, and that's really because of the vegan crab cake.
Oh, so good.
That's really all I have to say about that. Tracy, what's yours?
Mine's Vivo.
Nice.
My table service Golden Sport is Vivo. So we landed and went straight to the airport, straight to the restaurant.
Hopefully you went straight to the airport after you landed.
We waited 10 days before we went back to the airport. Lee fell asleep at the table. Our server was attentive without being intrusive.
I love that.
And we were there with Chris and Alexa and my little new baby that they didn't actually send home with me, so I'm very angry about that. Anyway, so I'd spoken to the server because I wanted to get something different that I ordered, because I have things that I like, and I was like, I'm going to try something different. So I wanted the sausage ragu with the pasta. And I asked, does your sausage contain fennel? And he said, no. I said, because I really, really cannot eat fennel because it's the worst flavour of everything to me. I didn't say that bit. And he said, no, the other sausage contains fennel. This one most definitely does not. Dish turns up. First mouthful, lovely. Second mouthful has some sausage. And I went, fennel. So I flagged him down and I said, that has fennel. Next thing, the manager's out as well. We're so sorry about this. What can we do? And by this point, everybody's finished eating. And if there's one thing I hate, it's eating when nobody else is. So I ended up getting the bucatini, which was really, really good. But I felt a bit awkward, again, eating by myself. But everybody, that aside, though, it was dealt with so efficiently and so well that any problems that were then on my part and my own silly little head. And we just had a fabulous time, even with Lee snoring at the table. That was quite funny. But so, yeah, Vivo. I love Vivo. I love the ambience and everything. So yeah, I'm giving that to Vivo.
All right. Well, our final award for the night is the Golden Spork for favorite food-related memory of 2024. This award is by far the most subjective, but possibly the most coveted award of the lot. And we will each share our favorite universal food-related memory, and we invite you as our listeners to share your Golden Spork award with us when you listen to this episode. So I'll kick us off, and probably shouldn't be kicking us off because I'm cheating on multiple levels here. But I'm going to put my collective experiences at the Great Movie Escape Bar as my favorite memory of this year. It's kind of a hidden gem.
Mm-hmm.
I've not yet done the escape room. And so I want people to go to the bar because it's amazing. All the bartenders are fantastic.
Yes.
We've had Fuad a couple of different times, and he now recognizes us as like a group of friends that doesn't live here yet keeps coming every couple of months. And he knows that he has recognized us, and it's really cool.
He knew something weird about us.
He was like, you guys were all here at Horror Nights. So this is the memory I'm about to share. My absolute favorite one of, Tracy, we got to celebrate your birthday there. I've gone there with Jessica to wind down the night, things like that. So what I was saying is I want everybody to go, but I don't want the cat out of the bag that this is a fantastic thing because I don't want it to be overcrowded.
Yes.
So everybody go, but not a whole lot. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell some of your friends, tell most of your friends to go, but not all of your friends. And I think the bar is what's keeping Great Movie Escape alive.
I agree.
For the most part. But we had just a hysterical moment at Horror Nights this year where we went in there for a drink before our Express night. And we were all standing at the bar, and there was this older couple up there too, and they watched us order our drinks and get out our water bottles, and Tyler just opened a bottle of ibuprofen and passed it down the bar, and we were pre-gaming with water, ibuprofen, and a drink before we went into Horror Nights.
Wow.
We just passed the bottle down the bar, and we all took 2 or 3 ibuprofen before we even got there. And this older couple at the end of the bar looked mortified that this was happening in front of them. And then we commandeered all the armchairs and sat in there and just laughed and chatted and shared stories and just lots of great memories in there from lots of different trips. And I know it's beverage related and not food related, but it is by far, when I think back on my memories from my trips in 2024, that really sticks out to me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, Shelby, your turn.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My favorite food memory from this year is the first time I went to Vivo a few months ago with Princess and Bear. So I went for the first time, I can't remember how many months ago, middle of the year, to Vivo, and our server Brandon was fantastic. He spent time going over the menu with us and telling us what we could and could not have if we were vegan, what they could modify. I mean, there are so many different things they can do because they make their pastas in-house most of the time. So it was a great overall experience. And I'm sorry, who was just talking about Vivo? Tracy.
Me. Yeah,
Tracy.
Yeah.
Tracy, I hope you didn't have Brandon as your server last time, but he was very thorough.
It wasn't Brandon.
It was Brandon?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
no, it wasn't. No,
oh, was it? Okay.
It wasn't, no, I can't remember his name, but no, it wasn't Brandon.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Brandon, I think maybe he made the menu. Like he knew that much about it. Like we didn't even have to get the chef, and I should be saying they're very accurate with all of the food options. And like, because we were like, can we have the gnocchi? And he was like, no, it's not vegan right now. And we were like, darn, we would like to have that. But just like having that experience with a server, you don't get that a lot where they really care. Like they do, but like Brandon spent a lot of time with us and he didn't have to. And I just thought that was a fantastic experience, especially my first time going there. And then the second time I went recently, and the experience was vastly different because we didn't have Brandon.
Oh.
So Brandon got your golden spork.
Yes.
Not Vivo.
Essentially, yes. Brandon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right, Tracy.
Yes.
What's your golden spork?
Well, mine, as we've already discussed it, mine's for the Grinch breakfast, but also I'm splitting it because it's also for the Great Movie Escape Room Bar, because that celebration was amazing. And like Kelly said, the bar staff there are just out of this world. So short and sweet, but yes, it's Grinch breakfast and the Escape Room Bar.
Cool.
So.
Those are also two of my favorites. Yeah. And then mine's also quick. My golden spork food memory is the Quiet Place booth. I really want them to do more themed booths like that, which I don't know. I know Quiet Place was easy to make it more than just a look and have it be like an actual be quiet and point at what you're ordering experience. But I just thought that was really cool. And then it was really fun that I got to experience it with Kelly, who made a lot of noise.
Not on purpose. Not on purpose.
I know, it made it even better. It was
At least I could apologize in sign language. Like I knew how to apologize for the chaos that I caused unintentionally. It was like a comedy of errors, me trying to get the lid off of my light bulb drink to get it refilled. And then I knocked a bunch of stuff over.
Oh dear.
It was fine. Everything was fine. I didn't die. It's fine.
And then it was also like part of the memory that how much Kelly and Grace loved this light bulb drink and how much we talked about it leading up to it. And then it was just so fun. So I love that booth. So those were some incredible awards. Does anybody have any honorable mentions before we move on to dessert? I could be really quick. Richter Burger. I had twice. It was delicious. The gluten-free truffle burger was awesome. Little side negative, but funny. I don't know. It was pretty crowded the Saturday of the last Grinch that I brought up. And Kelly, me, Mark, and Cameron went to the only table. And like we were under this insane fan that was blowing. And like there just was nowhere I could put Cameron that he wasn't getting blown on, which I think annoyed him and like made him a little bit more fussy. So
I think that's why it was the only table open in the restaurant. That's how crowded it was when we were there, you guys, that Richter Burger had no tables open, and that is not necessarily the most happen place most days.
Not usually, no.
Yeah. But even with the fact that this fan like annoyed my son, I mean, he was really great. Like maybe if he'd been crying the whole time, it'd be different. But even having to deal with that, like the food was so good. My burger was so delicious. I know Mark really liked his as well. Like it was really good. Mark loves Bread Box. He keeps bringing up the sandwiches and the new menu. And then the banana slushie at Thunderfall Terrace was really, really, really delicious. And I don't need to say, but Menu Cafe, it doesn't need an award because it has my heart. It's specifically the cauliflower, crispy little cauliflowers.
Oh.
Kelly, any honorable mentions?
I'll go super fast as well. Favorite food memory honorable mention. That was really hard to say. Was trying beignets for the first time in my life and just being covered in powdered sugar, and then flying home and eating the last 2 beignets at 1 a.m. in my kitchen. The In the Fog fish and chips from Horror Nights was fantastic and so filling and just amazing. And a swing and a miss Oh, I shouldn't have ended on this one. I shouldn't have ended on a negative. I'll think of one more good one. But a swing and a miss was the vegan meatball cone from Circus Magurkus, which I think I just need to try again because I was hangry and I was flustered and it came out cold and I was mad. And
yeah, you're right to be mad about that though.
Yeah.
It shouldn't come out cold.
Yeah. And then someone else can go and then I'll think of one more positive thing so that I don't end on a negative.
I'll jump in. So quickly went to NBC, had the French dip burger. That was amazing. The server also made it because he was funny and, again, attentive without being intrusive. So I had a birthday button on, and I'm surprised with a dessert and a card that had been signed by everybody in all the servers in the restaurant, which is up on my card wall at the moment. The berry cream puff at the Today Cafe. Anybody who listens to UUOP knows that I lament the loss of the matcha green tea puff, and this is, while it's not as good as that one, it is a worthy replacement. I hope that stays. Thanks. And Louis spaghetti and meatballs, I know it's a dish that's been around forever, but I've only ever had the pizza in there, and I decided to try this and I was not disappointed. It was amazing.
Okay, that's good to know. That sounds so simple.
It was, and it was just comfort food. It was just what I needed. It was perfect.
Yum.
Yeah.
The seasoned fries at Richter's. That's what I'm going to end on. I love. So my final one that I'll end on is the seasoned French fries from Richter Burger. I love a good seasoned fry, and they were really crispy and delicious. And that was my backup before Shelby brought up the Pepitas Bravas for Potato of the Year.
Excellent. Sorry for being bossy.
Nice.
And she ate those with Cameron.
Yes, yes. Cameron and I had a moment. I was trying to protect him from the fan and not drip ketchup on his head.
Shelby.
Okay, my honorable mentions. The chocolate Christmas mousse. You guys, I don't know how Universal keeps killing it with these vegan desserts, but every single one of them is better than the last. I don't know what is happening, but anyway. The vegan salad from Breadbox is also fantastic. I didn't think that chopping up some slices of vegan jalapeno cheese would be good in a salad, but it's delicious. I would be remiss if I did not mention the Cantonese cinnamon sugar donut stick because it is so good. And the Pride sandwich at Today Cafe. For the month of June, they had that we could modify, and it was amazing. Our dessert section today is a time for us to set some universal New Year's resolutions. Since we are a food podcast, let's do our best to keep our resolutions related to the culinary world. But 2025 is going to be a landmark year for us Universal fans with the opening of Epic Universe. So it's all fair that we might have something more spectacular set in our sights. I will kick us off again. No, I won't.
Since Kelly has to jump, can she do her
of course.
Resolution first? Kelly,
do your resolution.
Okay. So my New Year's resolution is to eat at City Walk more. So there's just a lot of restaurants, I think, because they're not open for lunch is a big thing, but I haven't been to Anahito's. I haven't been to Vivo. Toothsome is open for lunch, which is why Shelby and I are going there in just a couple of days, or we'll have been there in a couple of days ago when this came out. But also my big one is I want to experience Epic Universe with like non-critical eyes. I want to go completely as a tourist and be just completely blown away by everything instead of thinking about it through like a critical mind. Like I want to go in like a kid and experience the wonder of a brand new, beautiful theme park. And regardless of what I get to do or don't get to do on my first trip, I want to like go in with just the amazement of being able to be lucky enough to experience something that I love so much with people that I love. So those are my New Year's resolutions.
So close, guys.
I know.
Less than 6 months.
Yep.
We're less than half a year away.
And we're like less than a month out from one of the hotels opening, right?
Yep.
That's correct.
That's crazy.
All right, guys, I really got to go. So someone's going to have to read my part at the
That's okay. We'll take care of it, Kelly.
Yeah. All right. Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
So mine, I do want to bring up my non-culinary, my actual New Year's resolutions, which I typically don't do, but this year, I don't know, something sparked me. I'm not buying any new clothes this year. If I buy clothes, which would only be for like special occasions, I want to get them from a thrift shop or some version of like an already worn item of clothing. So that's my fun little real life, not food related. And then my food related is, just the amount of waste in the world. And no judgment on other people buying things. I really want to be clear with that, but it's just something I'm experimenting with. And then my food related that I've already kind of started is I want to cook authentic foods from around the world. How it relates to Universal, I do want to do more Universal food. Since I live in Maryland, I don't get to go as much. And as an example, I've been trying to replicate the pad thai recipe from Confisco and Mythos. Still need to work on it. I bought a cookbook called The Very Chinese Cookbook, and I've made a couple of things that I swear to God, and I have a critical lens, especially of my cooking. It tastes like I got it from a restaurant, and I'm really proud of it.
Okay, that's awesome.
So I want to, especially when like Mardi Gras season comes about, I really want to try to replicate some of those recipes and make some fun Universal stuff. So like making a butter beer, making like my favorite hot butter beer, figuring out, I've had it so many times now that I feel like I could taste if it tastes similar or not. So trying to bring, food from around the world, but also food from my favorite place of Universal to my home with some homemade meals. And then I can make like a version of the brisket crepe. Obviously I won't know if it tastes the same, but I can, read the ingredients and read what's in it and then make a version of it at my house.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Cool.
I'm very excited about this. I love to cook. Shelby, what do you want to do for your New Year's resolution?
So I also don't typically do New Year's resolutions, but I figure, we'll make the exception here. Like someone else that's going to read their thing after me. Sorry, Tracy. I didn't mean to steal that from you.
It's okay.
We all stole this from Tracy.
Oh, we did.
That's okay. I remember.
For my New Year's resolution, I definitely want to expand my range of restaurants in Orlando. I have a set X amount that I just typically frequent because I'm comfortable there and it's easy to order. And, I don't really have to step outside my comfort zone like I have to do at Universal when I have to talk to the chefs and, talk to the team members and ask for allergy binders. So I really want to go to more of these restaurants. Like I have an entire note in my phone that's just like the majority of like restaurants and things in different areas of town that I want to go to. So I really want to expand that and, the promotion of those restaurants because I believe in small business first. So just trying to give more visibility to businesses here in town because we still have vegan friendly places or even vegan places closing as we speak. Oh, wow. So just trying to get everybody more exposure where I can. I don't have a big reach, but I can promote people as much as I can. So
that's really good. That. Yeah.
Tracy, what's your New Year's resolution?
So yes, I don't do New Year's resolutions either. Aside from eating at Thunder Falls Terrace again because I was poorly, and also trying every old-fashioned on property, I've already made a good dent. I guess my resolution is to actually ride Dr. Doom. I did promise to do it this time, but I felt like I was still on the plane the entire trip. So I didn't think that actually going on Dr. Doom was wise because I think it would have made me quite ill.
That's fair. Don't make yourself sick.
No, I mean, it's normally Lee that's popping Dramamine so he can ride things. And I think he took it once this entire trip and I was taking it every day just to try and balance myself with this. It was terrible. I'm getting old, people.
It was your 25th birthday party.
It was. I'm so old. It's 25. It's downhill from here.
It sounds like we all need to ride Dr. Doom together, considering there are 4 seats.
There you go.
I love Dr. Doom.
What did you say, Kayla?
I love Dr. Doom.
Me too. I don't ride it very often, but I do love it.
Drop towers, brilliant. Can do drop towers all day long. It's the ones that shoot you up I can't do.
I wish it was more intense. Like I wish it would go back up a couple times. Like it's kind of like it only really goes up.
Yeah, I think if it went up and dropped and then did all the shooting up and down, that would be like Tower of Terror. That'd be fine. Yeah.
Shelby, I guess I agree. I think it's very intense. I think I've shared this, but the whole story that like the Seekender group that we made was made on Dr. Doom, and that like the entire time in line, everyone was telling me that like, it's not scary, it's not intense. And like we got to the top and I screamed at the top of my lungs like, this is scary. And every single time I ride it, I'm like, this is definitely scary. Like, but it's fun. And it's like, I think it's Chris that says it. The fact that like, I don't know, I can't tell when we're going to go. So like hearing that weird voice talking and like dangling your feet and like, oh shit, when is it going to happen? What's it going to happen? And then like, whoop. So yes, Tracy, we need to ride it.
Yeah.
Needs a strong word, but you know. Yeah.
We want to ride it with you.
We would like to ride
we shall do that.
Well, that does it for now for our Golden Spork Awards. Thanks for listening to this lucky 13th episode of The Taste of Universal.
Yeah.
You can find the podcast on all the usual podcast platforms, and please subscribe, rate, and review wherever you can. Find us on Facebook at Taste of Universal, on Instagram at Taste of Universal Podcast, and follow Shelby on Instagram at Universal Orlando Vegans.
You can email all your questions and comments to thetasteofuniversal@gmail.com. And for all your other Universal news and content, go and listen to our network host, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
As well as the other podcasts on the network, Rush of Fear for your year-round Halloween Horror Nights news, reviews and chat, Theme Park Duo for coverage of everything West Coast, and Portkey Passport, a Disney-centric podcast for adults. Please like, subscribe, and rate them all.
We hope you enjoyed the 13th episode of The Taste of Universal. Our next episode will likely be out a little earlier than February 8th due to Mardi Gras beginning on February 1st. I completely forgot that it starts that early. But until then, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to tip your server.